I was hoping that maybe you could share any final words of wisdom. Maybe if there's anything we didn't cover, if there's anything we missed. But overall, I feel like we covered a lot and it was great. So I'll let you have the floor of anything else you want to share with either leadership or the younger generation.
Well, Paige, thanks. First of all, thanks for this forum. Ever since got in touch, I started to watch some of your other interviews. That in and of itself has been a wonderful learning experience. And so I think just the constant seeing things through other people's perspectives has been fantastic. And your devotion to wellness, particularly wellness in our industry, I'm very grateful that there are people like you who are willing to do this. I think at the end of the day, we just need to keep plugging away and doing what we're doing. I think the industry is moving forward in a positive direction. I think the current generation of officer, I think, has better grasp of the idea that they want to have a fruitful personal and home life, and we as leaders need to embrace that and encourage that, um, and take time to develop yourself and to encourage others. I'm a big reader. I love to read books on leadership, books on management and organization, things like that. And if I find one that I really like, I'll buy a bunch of them because I like to give them away. We'll try to encourage others to do the same. Uh, but I think if I can leave one thing behind in this discussion is try every day to kind of find one thing, even if it's just like 10 or 15 minutes, find something that you can learn from every day. And whether it's a podcast, like even on your commute, or one of the things like when I'm driving, my commute is actually short. What is long is when I drive from my office to one of our other campuses. So I'm putting that space to use with podcasts and Audible books and things like that, uh, to learning from the people that are already in your life
Mm.
and taking a view. I think it's hugely important to see how other people see you instead of how you see yourself. Because I think in general we're always the hero of our own story. So it's good to kind of get a guideline from others, and then to surround yourself with people that will speak the truth to you and tell you that this is an area that you need to maybe do a little polish on, or
Yeah.
and people who will know how to say it. Because I think when you're in a group of trust, I think it's easier, like you mentioned, for folks to share this without being offended. And, and, and so I think that's an important aspect of it as well. And you're always going to have detractors. And so as you move up in the ranks, one of the things you always have to know is you're not going to be able to make everybody happy. So
Mm.
striving to do that is just it's an empty goal. I think you need to stay true to your ethics, your vision, uh, develop that vision, and then push forward and try to move your department and make your department every day a little bit better than it was the day before. That's really all I think that people can ask of you. And I'm not under any illusion that there's going to be like a building after me or something. At best, I might be a dusty picture in some conference room with past chiefs, right? And so I just want to make sure that if there's a legacy to be had, it'll be in the individual relationships that I've had impact on throughout my career, where folks may not even remember any particular thing I did, but maybe they just remember how they felt when I was around, or how I made them, how they felt empowered. That I think would be plenty fine, even if they don't even remember that that's where it came from, that some seed was planted. At the end of the day, that to me would be a career well spent.